freestyles, the interviews, the bar exam. 15 minutes of fame, the world's most respected battle rap media.
15 minutes of motherfucking rain.
I see online a lot of people talking, a lot of people, you know, like really making a major issue that Surf is not on the card. Now, can you explain what happened? Why is he not on the card? Can you clarify?
Yeah, I mean, presently Sue Surf will not be on Summer Madness 7. He's not saying that he won't buy the Lion Solomon, but he said he has a pressing legal issue that is preventing him from participating in that event on that day. You know, it's an unfortunate thing. It's not something we planned for. It's not anything that, we wanted to happen. We don't want that to happen. You know what I'm saying? We paid him. We did a trailer. We promoted it. You know what I'm saying? So, I saw a few things online, a couple of trolls, miserable. Oh, they did this on purpose. URL is it, and, I laugh at it. I take it on in stride. But, it is an unfortunate situation that he isn't on the card. But, we'll have more details as they develop. I mean, he wasn't really at liberty to go into full details, and I can't divulge, all of the facts, that is for him to do when, what I mean?
Right. As to why.
What I mean.
You got the information from him, and that's all you know.
And I saw some people saying, well, why didn't URL make a formal statement? Well, you have to understand something. We have one of the biggest stars in the culture on the biggest league in the world. Behind the scenes, we were trying to make a few things happen, and I'm pretty sure that the information leaked out. One person told another, and hit the internet and things like that. But URL is a little more structured in terms of how we deliver news and information, and we're not just going to run out randomly on Twitter and say X, Y, and Z. Of course, as things develop, you will see why we didn't make our announcement right away, and why we didn't talk about it or discuss it. Probably by the time this drops on Barra, our announcement will be out. But
this is live right now. This is live streaming right now.
Nah, but there are reasons why we didn't make it. We choose to deliver our information in a more professional way. We don't announce or run to Twitter with our stuff online. That's not really our method. And we wanted to make a few things happen. So once, like I said, you have the biggest event of the year, like Battle Rap Super Bowl, you have one of the quarterbacks of the game, and he's out. It's an important event. So of course, the word's gonna spread like wildfire. But it's definitely out, and we're cool with it, and we'll talk to the people, and we'll work things out with people who have an issue, whatever the case may be, with him not being on the card. But yeah, for the most part, it's definitely, a discouraging and a disappointing occurrence for him not to be a part of it. But, there's still Tay-Rock versus Hitman Holla.
We don't get into all of that.
There's Rex and Reed. There's so many other battles. This is still the biggest, part of the year, the most action-packed event of the year. And I'm excited, man.
Hold up. Okay. When we get to the card, there's one more question about the whole Surf thing. This is for the fans. I gotta ask for the fans.
Sure.
Okay, so I'm a Surf fan. The only reason I even bought the pay-per-view, the only reason I even bought a ticket to go to Vegas was to go and see Surf. Now, should they have known early, like soon as you found out, should you say?
But you gotta understand something. Like, if the information broke yesterday, right? And I get it the night before, or 2 days, not even barely 48 hours before, I'm still in the stage of talking with him, working behind the scenes to see if there's a resolution or a way that things can possibly be done, while also looking for alternative opponents to see if there's possibly a way that Iron Solomon can remain on the card, because he's a legend. You know what I'm saying? We want Iron Solomon on the card. So, I can't, we live in an era where people are used to getting everything delivered at their convenience immediately, instant information. And it's like when you're running a business and there's a structure there, you're trying to make things right so the presentation is right, so that you have an alternative for the consumer to say, hey, we don't have this, but we have this. You know what I mean? If it says clearly, you know what I mean, that all cards are subject to change. You know what I mean? Because that happens in any sport, boxing, UFC. Tons of times you see guys get sidelined. Basketball, NBA, you know, you might bought tickets to go see LeBron. He hurt his Achilles tendon, he can't play. They got the sub in, the game goes on. You know what I mean? So, you know, we always, we have a stellar record, and I don't know why, you know, people don't remember all the battles that we've made up. You know what I mean? Whenever there's a situation, there's been situations, like I said, when Webster Hall canceled our whole event, refunded everybody back their money. That was when Surf Battle Con. We still came out, put money, got all the cards, then redid the whole card again and put it out. You know what I'm saying?
I never knew that.
Yeah, we did it again. We got certain battles here. Math and Dose got done. All these battles that were disaster, all these things got moved to different events, and we got it done.
Oh, not on one card.
Right, not on one card, but it all happened. You know what I mean? So the majority of matches that were ever supposed to happen on URL have happened. You know what I mean? If there was a fight and something broke out and there's unfinished business, we get it done. We get the people settled down and we get it back together. So you guys got to have that confidence in us that we're going to do the right things and we're going to deliver. We told the people we weren't doing Summer Madness one year. We didn't believe that it would have the impact that we wanted for a Summer Madness. So we skipped the year. Nobody was complaining or crying, asking us for a Summer Madness that they missed after it happened. But we still went back this year and we're doing an additional Summer Madness. We're adding more workload on to what we're doing. So
okay.
I mean,
so let's talk about that now.
Yeah.
Let's now Summer Madness 7.
Yeah.
In Las Vegas.
Yes.
But
right.
There's a twist to the Summer Madness.
Right.
It's not. This is the first. This is a volume card.
Right.
Because you're not. What was it? Everything is through the email.
We sold tickets, but what we did was we don't want a million people converging on a location. Right?
Okay.
So we didn't advertise the location because you know what's going to happen. This is URL. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I understand other people are saying, oh, why didn't you do that? This person wouldn't have done that. They would have advertised the address. No one is us. No one does what we do. So you have to understand, you advertise that address and you don't intend on letting all those people in. They're going to converge on that venue and they're going to stand outside. They're going to try to get in and they could possibly, you know, get us shut down, you know, with the local police and things like that.
Is that because it's in Vegas? Because, I mean, again,
it's because
this is Summer Madnesses before this.
Right.
You knew where the event was.
Right,
you bought tickets. It was a big event.
Right,
now this is small.
Because they were a big event and we intended on selling out the entire venue. Mm-hmm. This venue holds probably about 1,100 people. You know, probably maybe about 11. I think it was 1,000. Yeah, about 1,100 people this venue holds. But we're not selling out the entire venue. Mm-hmm. We're making it more of an exclusive VIP event. It's a private or smaller event for a Summer Madness. You understand?
But that's my only thing. Right. And I know a lot of other people.
It's not going to be 60 people
because you're calling it a Summer Madness, but it's coming off as a volume card.
Right.
And number one, you're already taking Summer Madness away from New York. I said Summer Madness or no should always be in New York. One of them. So you took both of them away. Now you got one. We have one in Houston, and now you got the Summer Madness in
London,
in Vegas, and then you got Summer Madness 8 in London.
Right.
You've already taken from New York.
Yes, because we've done. Listen, we have done so many events in New York. I mean, countless events. No. New York is the Mecca. It's the hometown. It's where we're from. You know, but we have sold out any venue you could possibly sell out in New York City. URL has sold it out from big to small before doors open. We have the record in New York City. We have the record in Irving Plaza for the most sales and the highest payout to a promoter. We are tied with the
battle rap or in general?
History.
In history?
And I haven't even been drinking tonight. In history.
Wow.
In history, we have the highest selling event in Irving Plaza. Irving Plaza's been open for 30 years. Wow. You know what I mean?
Didn't know that.
We We are tied with the Rolling Stones and the Killers for the most attendance in Webster Hall. We have the highest turnout over any hip-hop entity, company, performer in Webster Hall. Webster Hall has played host to Funkmaster Flex, Jay-Z, DJ Khaled. Anybody you could possibly think of within the culture has performed in Webster Hall. And URL, not battle rap, URL has the record. We are tied with the Rolling Stones in Webster Hall. So we've done so much in New York. We've proven our point. We've sold out the Gramercy. We've sold out all the small clubs. We've sold numerous times. So we wanted to take the show on the road so other people could get the experience. We're not abandoning New York. We will return to the Mecca, our hometown, our stomping grounds, and sell out again. You know what I'm saying? We will come back and do it again. But I think a lot of fans have been calling for us for so many years to come out on the road. So we're rolling the dice and taking the risks and hitting these different markets, and it's giving us more fans. You know, our subs are going up.
And I'm not gonna lie, it's working.
Yeah.
North Carolina, was that sold out? Because that shit was packed.
No
Houston, packed. So it's like, it shows that there are people around the country, man, that want to come to a URL event without having to spend a lot of money.
We're pushing the culture forward. You know what I'm saying?
We selfish over here, man.
We got other leagues, you know, that want to travel. Now we've gone over the hill. We've taken the arrows. You know what I mean? We're the pioneers. We're the ones who go out here and take the risks. You know what I mean? And we invite other people to go on the road and see, you know, and now we've opened the doors for battle rap in markets that haven't had major events. You know what I'm saying? But don't worry, we will not neglect New York, and we will come back to New York because I know they're missing a major big room event. You know what I mean? And we will bring a major big room event back to New York City. You know what I'm saying? We have not abandoned the big rooms. London is a big room. You know what I mean? Houston was a big room. You know what I mean? So we're not abandoning the big rooms, but we're just trying different stuff. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to make it, we're trying to be creative, we're trying to have a good time. You know, we'll do smaller events, we'll do volume series events, but this is by no way a volume series, because the volume series we didn't sell tickets.
Well, that's what we look at a volume series as.
Right.
You know, we look at Summer Madness stage. 1,000 people, 1,500 people.
Right.
So that's why I say, when it's like, okay, I didn't even know from the gate that it was gonna be, you know, just, what is it, 100 people? How many people?
What, in Summer Madness?
Yeah,
it's a couple of hundred.
Okay.
It's just small for URL, but in comparison,
no. It's not small for URL. Small for Summer Madness.
For Summer Madness.
URL, like we was in Florida,
right?
You know, at that was volume 2.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So like,
well, I mean, it's small for Summer Madness and for a URL event, but
that's, you know,
what
everybody's questioning.
because people think, you know, with Summer Madness, you want the excitement, you want the screaming, the yelling. But what I'm saying to you is, the people they don't have to worry.
15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.